I'm going to try this again. That was my mistake, I'm sure, guys. Here you, I appreciate you guys hopping back on. Sorry about that. I tell you what, it's a pain to have to need these the older you get. But anyway, guys, I want to talk to you about a concept real quick that I think will be a little bit of a brain tweak, something for you to think about as you're building your team. And that concept is leadership moves products. When you're building a network marketing organization, you got to understand that your ultimate income is in direct proportion to the number of leaders that you develop on your team. And there's several different levels of leadership, but the bottom line is leadership moves products. Your income is in direct proportion to the number of leaders you develop on your team. So when you sit back and you're working and you're building, and again, this is kind of advanced because if you're just getting started and you're a newbie, this doesn't apply to you as much. This is more for people that have been around for a while and have some people that they're working with. You never stop recruiting. You have to get yourself to a situation where you can personally recruit 3 to 5 new people a week. 3 to 5 new people a month. Not 35 a day, 3 to 5 a month. And when you bring that person in, the first thing you're going to do is throw them the ball. In other words, you're going to say, you know, I want to help you get what you want. I want you to take some time with your spouse. I want y'all really think about this. Write down any questions you have about the business at this point, and I want you guys to figure out why you're doing it. Because people do things for their reasons, not ours. Okay, maybe they just need an extra $500 a month to support their grandchild in college. We don't know. So that's always step number one. Always step number one. And we did a Periscope about this, and they say, well, Dale, why do you say that? I don't say that. Earl Nightingale said it in 1960. It's called The Strangest Secrets. You can find it on YouTube. Go look at it. That's why it's number one. And see, here's the thing, guys. A lot of people say, well, Dale, I don't believe. See, when I started, I knew I didn't have a clue what I was doing. So I'm just trying to learn as much as I can from as many people as I can to find somebody that were business-wise and based upon Think and Grow Rich principles that it makes sense. So anyway, so when you, as a leader, you throw the ball to them and they throw the ball back and you throw the ball back, and it's this type of relationship back and forth. And when they quit throwing the ball back to you, you will never get them to a point of delegation. You have definite closure with that person, and you move on. You don't have to think about them. You don't have to invite them when the guru comes to town for the meeting. You don't have to. They're not building anymore. And see, when they stop throwing the ball, what you have to do is you have to say, look, I'm building a team. I'm working forward. I need people that want it as bad as I do. And you've got all these other things in your life that are getting in the way of you building this business, and that's fine. If those things mean more to you than the reasons that you told me, and that's why you have to collect the reasons up front. If you want it more than sending your kid to a private school, if you want more than be able to take your family to vacation, if bingo night means more to you than this and this and this, I'm fine with that. It's your decision. It's not mine. But I'm not going to continue to try to pull you with me where I'm going. So for now, let's just cut ties. You go ahead, do your bingo and whatever else you need to do. And I'm fine with that. But I just want you to know that in the future, if you decide that you want to do this business, all you have to do is pick up the phone and I'll be right there to help you and we'll go after it again. But for now, for what's best for me, and what appears to be best for you, we just need to forget about trying to do this because you're not willing to do your part. And I'm done. I call it definite closure. And see, the problem is most people will not do that with their team. And when you don't do that, you end up, and we'll call her Sally, that's got more other things going on in her life. You end up with an organization full of Sallys that might get on the conference call every week or so, but they aren't serious about building. They're more in it for the social club. You can't build a business with social club members. You have to find 3 to 5 people a year that want it as bad as you do. And most people never find those 3 to 5 because they're wasting too much time with Sally's. Now, this Periscope today went in a completely opposite direction than I had planned. It had nothing to do, I ended up going a different direction. But hopefully somebody needed that today. The biggest mistake we make is we spend too much time with the wrong people and we don't spend enough time with the right people. And because it's easier to, well, I got somebody now, but look, you cannot build a business that way. Keep on going. Keep on going. I promise you at some point, if you just stay the course, at some point you're going to find one person that wants it as bad as you do. And after that happens, your whole mindset, everything in your business will change. Because you know if you can find one, then you can find 2. And after you find 2, you know you can find 3. And see, the way this works, guys, is in the beginning you have to get just duplication going. You just have to get some activity, some churn. Okay, you have to start bringing people in. And you got to understand, when they're coming through your funnel, there's a revolving door down here, okay? And your distributors are leaving as fast as the new ones are coming. Here's the revolving door, the new ones come in, the old, you know, and it's like this. This is the way it should be, okay? That's the way it is. But every now and then you find somebody that will continue to play ball with you, throw the ball back and forth, and you start directing those people, and then you start supporting those people. Then you get to a point where you can coach them because they already know what to do, and eventually you get them to a point of delegation where they can turn around and do exactly with their people what you did with them. That's the way the business is supposed to be. But what happens is we're so afraid that if we provide any kind of direction to Sally, that she'll fall off auto ship next month. And if she falls on auto ship next month, my check might drop by $7. Guys, you're not going to build a network marketing team of strong, powerful people that know what they're doing, know how to do it, and can take it to the marketplace with that kind of mentality. You're not going to do it. So I hope this has helped you today. I appreciate you being with us. I did want to remind you, tonight at, I think it's 9 o'clock, I got to look at my schedule. It's either 8 or 9 o'clock. I don't know what, but it's on MLMhelp.com. MLMhelp.com. We're doing a webinar, Ron Henley and I believe it's the most powerful information and the most timely information that I have shared in my 30 plus years in this industry. And Ron does most of it, but guys, I promise you, if you're a serious network marketer that loves people and sees the power of change that can be created in this industry in people's lives, the information we're going to share with you on tonight's webinar will be some of the most powerful information that I've ever shared, and I cannot wait. It's either 8 or 9. I'll check my schedule and I'll talk with you guys tonight. Have an awesome day. And remember, leadership moves products. This is a leadership development business. That's it, guys. Quit reading books on herbs and vitamins and start reading books on leadership if you want to maximize your potential in the network marketing industry. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you.